It's trail magic on Elm Street. We just was treated to sodas. Huh?
It looks like that one hut with the AT trail.
Sodas and yeah, and they even have a portable privy there now. Sodas and watermelon and chocolate wafer cookie stick things. Delicious. A good little second breakfast, enough to hold us over until we get into Norwich or Hanover, since the AT walks down the street. Again, wonderful trail angels putting stuff out there for complete strangers that are just walking by the front of their property. Getting into Hanover today, and there's these buses that will run you around the towns in different parts and the town over for free. And we're gonna find some shoes today. Somehow, some way, I'm walking out of Hanover with different kicks. So, little free library. Well, let's go check this out, just because. I thought it said little fire library. I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
Oh, hey. That is...
How many books you want to carry?
None.
Okay.
So yeah, like so, like take a book, leave a book. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some do not, and no more paradise. Excuse me. A man could stand up and last post. Maximum ride. No. That's neat. But yeah.
Nice for the community, neighborhood.
Yeah.
Good way to recycle books.
And we keep going down. It's sad though that all the books I have, and I'm not a humongous book reader, but all the books I have, like, those are my books, you know. I'll read them maybe like once a decade, you know, but whenever I'm in the mood to read, you know, that one particular novel, like, I just want to be able to go to my shelf and, you know, pull it off and read it.
No, then you keep all your books in.
Yeah, then keep my books. Like the Foundation trilogies by Asimov, and the Jurassic Park novels, Mike Crichton. There's that squirrel. Squirrel! That's New Hampshire across the bridge. That's Vermont behind us. So, this is the Connecticut River. I can only imagine that it runs down to Connecticut somehow, some way. Woo! 12 states down. 2 more to go. This is Zimmerman's, and hi. We're in Hanover. The trail is right there. Show you what they got in here. I had tried on one pair of shoes here. that was 13 wide, and it's not working for my foot. So we're gonna head down a town 5 miles away and find what they have at EMS or LL Bean. But in the meantime, let me show you what Zimmerman's got. Guy was real knowledgeable, really is trying to help us out, trying to find the right shoe for us. And when he didn't have it, he recommended going to EMS and LL Bean. So that's quality guy right there. But yeah, more clothing. They have, water bottles, fuel cans, sporks. All right, so we're gonna pick up our stuff and get on out of get across town. Got a yawn as soon as I turn on the camera. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we are sitting at a bench waiting for a bus, the orange line, to come pick us up, to bring us to the red line to get us to EMS and LL Bean or LL Bean. Dartmouth College campus is, well, that taxi just pulled in right there, but it's beyond that taxi, farther up the road, and we need to go about 5 miles down the road that way, so that's why we're waiting for said bus. As a puppy in the window of that truck. Okay, so yeah, good times. And as the taxi moves, yep, there's Dartmouth, or a little bit of it up there. That drive you around Norwich and Hanover and Lebanon are amazing. All right, we're back by Dartmouth College. Oh, it's very good.
How was the weather?
All right, a little earlier I misspoke. Zimmerman's isn't exactly on the AT. It's about a block off, but I mean, if you're on the AT and keep walking straight, you'll walk right to Zimmerman's. But yeah, we caught some buses. Went down to West Lebanon. LL Bean and EMS, Moving Target, and I both got pairs of oboes, sawtooths. Boom. And yeah, they're good. These are going to get me to Katahdin, no doubt. Then we got couple bus rides back to Hanover, and if you look up the road there, going left and right where those cars are, is the trail. And we walked a block down to a place, Romano's, whatever, Brick and Brew pizza place. If you're a hiker here, they'll give you a free slice of pizza. And so we got that, and we also got some more pizza and some drinks. So we're good. How you like your oboes?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. All right. Ready to go
I
put
say the same thing in 400 miles.
400 miles. Ready to go put some miles on them?
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, remember back in Maryland, about 680 miles ago, there was an amazing shelter. And I say amazing because it was amazing. It was in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, we met in Maryland.
We met in Maryland, but the shelter was in
The
Pennsylvania?
shelter's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
No.
I don't know if I'm coming or going which way's north, but yeah, no. Tumbling Run Shelter, the amazing shelter. And guess, you'd never guess who these people are off camera, but they are the amazing caretakers of Tumbling Run. And through some, I'm going to keep using the word, amazing circumstances, they were at the shelter today, and I walked up, and he's like, I know that guy. And I'm like, hey, yeah. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Kurt.
I'm Tanya. We're
And,
the caretakers for the Tumbling Run Shelter.
And I told the story from y'all's journal, but y'all been doing it for how many years now?
Since 1991, we've been the
91.
caretakers there.
Awesome.
And it's been a blast. It's been a blast. It's all volunteer. We live very close. We spend a lot of time there at the shelters, just making sure things are nice and real nice and neat for whenever all the hikers come through.
And when he says a lot of time, seriously, every day, sometimes you skip a day. Understand, but seriously, no, amazing. Definitely one of the top shelters on the trail that I've seen so far. Just the amenities and how nice it was. I mean, I joked about it. It's like when you can take off your shoes and just walk in pea gravel to relax at the end of the day. And it's like you're walking barefoot on rocks. How is that relaxing? It's relaxing somehow. But again, and you'll tell them what your plans are and why are you here in New Hampshire?
We're back up in it. We're in New Hampshire. We decided, you know what, we're gonna take some time and we're gonna hike all of New Hampshire. So, and lo and behold, here we are. We just started today, just outside of Hanover. First shelter. We're like 2-3 miles in on the trail, and lo and behold, we all meet up.
And so I just thought of this horrible thing, but if y'all are here in New Hampshire,
exactly,
what's happening to Tumbling Run?
There lies the problem, and that's what. But our shelter is very well taken care of. My dad, who is 80 years old, will be there every single day.
Except tomorrow. Tomorrow, his mom's having surgery.
Oh, well, that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
But twice the next day, though. No.
Yeah, pretty much so, yeah.
But again, that's amazing. It takes all sorts out here on the trail, you know, and it's not to say anything about whoever takes care of this shelter, because seriously, you're doing the best you can with what you got and your circumstances. And y'all, seriously, Tumbling Run is a top shelter on the AT, and you know, you get out of it as much as you put into it, and y'all have put a lot into that shelter.
Thank
I mean,
you.
Clotheslines, bear poles, a snoring, non-snoring shelter, just the covered pavilion, the metal plates on the picnic table so that people don't burn the picnic table, just with the little the little G symbols, yeah, painted on it. I mean, just again, amazing shelter, amazing section of the trail there. You know, as a through hiker, you know, going through the trail, coming across a shelter like that is really, lack of a better word, amazing.
And that's what, you know, and I know we've all been out enough, and we have, after long days and everything, and you walk into a shelter area, sometimes it'll make or break you. And that's what we want. We want people, whenever they do come in after a long day, we want people to say, okay, I feel comfortable, I want to stay here, I'm going to enjoy my night.
And because just a couple miles, which we stopped at the, what was it, Antietam shelter, and you know, we just stopped to sit down for a minute and, you know, think about getting water, and we're like, no, there's a water spigot just a little farther up. And I know that's a old shelter, and I'm sure it has many histories, but when you look at a shelter and it's like, well, it's just 3 walls and a roof, really that's all you need. But it's just great to have that little bit more after walking the trail.
Walking a long day.
And yeah, Tumbling Run, definitely planning the through hike, Tumbling Run, make it a stop, because these people are some amazing caretakers.
And I tell you, you know, everything on the trail, whether it's shelters, the trail itself, it's all maintained by volunteers.
So join your local AT club and get out there and volunteer when you can too.
Yep. Which I'll tell you right now, when I was heading into Killington, still on the long trail, there was I was just walking up the trail, and I saw this guy, and he took off his backpack, and he was starting to take an axe out of his backpack, and I'm like, I knew I was gonna meet an axe murderer on the trail if I just did it long enough. And he turned around, he laughed about it, but he turned around and he says, you know, hey, I'm with the Green Mountain Club Killington section, doing some maintenance. You want to help me with this log? I got a crosscut saw. And I was like, really? Can I? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, do I got to sign a waiver in case I like cut off my foot and I can't sue Green Mountain Club? Or he's like, actually, yeah, you probably should, but I don't have one with me. So just be careful. I'm like, you got it. And it was a log, you know, that big around, right across the trail. And me and him used a crosscut saw and cut it twice and cleared it away in just a matter of minutes. And I stuck my camera like by a tree and filmed the whole process. So I was like,
Very cool.
I did not think when I was getting up from Cooper Lodge that morning, you know, coming down to Killington, my feet were blistered up, tore up, hating the day. You know, it's like, I just need to get 4 more miles. I can get to the lodge, take my shoes off, and just die. That I would be able to help with trail maintenance to clear a tree and, you know, to do saw and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, I didn't think I could do trail maintenance on the trail, and here I was. I did. So like, yeah, and I sat there. It's like, I did that. I mean, we did that.
Yeah.
You and me, buddy, we did that. But no, it was great. It was amazing. And I mean, I live in southern Louisiana, so I'm really not at the trail, but
Right.
and I have other adventures that I want to do after the AT, but I will try somehow, some way, find a way to give back to the trail, because the trail has given me so much.
And that's what it is. I mean, it is amazing what people get out of the trail.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, you started for one reason, and that reason changes and grows as you go in your journey up the trail or down the trail.
Well, I had about 100 reasons to come out here on the trail. So yeah. Well, yep. And it's finally starting to drizzle. Yay, rain. No, but yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let y'all continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
But again,
no,
the amazing trail shelter caretakers of the amazing shelter tumbling run, right there. It's in PA. I thought it was in Maryland.
Yep, we are 8
Right.
miles north of the Mason-Dixon line.
That's right.
Yep,
That's right.
yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So,
yep.
but yeah, no, it's all
Okay.
good.
Awesome. Thank y'all. Have a great.